Oh, I didn't know
Do you
that.
see here? Hi guys and gals. Look, this is gonna be a whiskey vlog. Yes, a whiskey tasting. No, whiskey from Scotland.
Scotch.
Some people call it Scotch.
My bottle's
we
my name. We'll call it Scotch.
okay. As you can see, I get no respect here.
Damn nice.
Okay, so what are we gonna have? What are we gonna have? So I have to go along a little bit because my brother brought the bottles. So here we have an Oban. The other one is Big Peat, which is actually a blend of single malts, right?
From Islay or Islay. How do you pronounce it?
Isla, I think.
Islay.
Isla or something. Laphroaig, which is a one that everybody loves, it seems.
It's the quarter cask.
And Ardbeg and a Lagavullin. Lagavullin, the 16 year. So what we're going to do is we're going to take them in little Swiss glasses. But it's just so that you can see the colors as we go. So what's in it right now?
The Oban.
Okay.
It's the Oban.
You got something in it?
The only one that's not an Islay.
So the palate has been washed, as some people would say. Hey, Andy. And now this is the first try.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Francois? No?
Ouais.
So the Oban,
Andre cigar.
it's a very, yeah, my brother's saying he need a cigar. Well, I would say it's just, it's the peat's there, not too strong, classical taste. It's full-mouthed, smooth. We're actually learning this young man to drink. I mean,
I'm learning from a good source, a
That's
good
right.
teacher with experience.
So he's my nephew, you see.
No, but I have to wait for him to finish because
Because at the end we're going to say which is the best, at least from our
Vous en avez pas de verre.
opinion. Okay.
Pas d'alcool.
Maybe we can learn a word tonight for the YouTube members.
Allez, on conduit, moi.
Be a nice boy.
We'll learn a word in
the palate.
Hungary.
Hungary.
They say "Egesegedren."
It's
It's like a cheers.
like cheers. Okay.
Yeah. So next time we will say that.
Yeah, but since we're drinking Scotch.
Yeah, it would be like more like here's mud in your eye.
Okay, so now the next one that we'll be trying, so that was the Oban, I mean a big classic. Now we're going to the Big Peat. Now we got to show the bottle here. The bottle is a very fun label. Okay.
It's a blend of Ardbeg, Carolina, Bowmore, and Port Ellen Islay Scotches.
Okay.
Ça, vous la pas de
So-
scotch, toi.
Oh, il faut mettre dans le fourneau.
Ok, mais ici,
Oui.
You didn't finish your job.
Oh, that's already
Okay.
okay.
White and color.
It's going to be a long video, isn't it?
je vais me auto-servir.
Okay. So here we are. It's actually quite a bit paler than the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay, guys, attack. No. Oh my goodness. It's not called Big Peat for anything.
Egesegedren.
Very much. Cheers.
Lui, il y a de la peat dedans.
Sláinte, as they would say in Ireland, but it's Scotland. Boy, this is like drinking tar. No, it is. It's very much peat. No, I mean it's peat. It's really very much a peat moss taste.
Avec un peat sur au-dessus.
You can tell. But you know what? I bet, just keep in mind this taste, and when we get to the Ardbeg,
Pétrole dedans.
I think the Ardbeg is very dominant in it.
Could be.
I think so. We'll see.
Also, I'm under the impression it's not that smooth. So it's probably, yes, scotches from all these big distilleries are probably not the highest aged one or the highest level of Scotch.
Does it say
quality.
anything about it?
They don't talk anything
Oh,
about
well, yeah,
aging,
because it's
so
a blend of single malt or, yeah.
Yeah.
So they take, but this is really like almost, you know, it kind of smells like medicine.
And usually blends are scotches.
medicine.
And
Yeah.
usually blends are scotches for wimps.
Je pense que ça goûte
Light in flavor.
entre du pétrole et du charbon en dessous de ça.
Yeah, my brother-in-law over there is saying between petrol and coal.
T'as décidé
But it definitely, I mean, it's a very, very strong peat taste. Okay.
c'est sur des sauces.
Let's take the time. We don't have to
Sur
rush.
des
Pas
sauces.
comparer contre vous diesel.
Worst case, take a break in the filming.
Oh, I can feel the fur growing there. You know, it's like
Yeah, it's big Pete.
big peat. Yeah, big. What was that
On
thing?
va le conduire, n'a pas parlé.
Okay.
Take a break in the filming.
And we'll be back for a second because we need to clean those pallets and you don't need to hear all the banter. Although that's part of the fun part. Be with you in a minute. Okay, take care. Okay, guys, we're back and now we're going to the Laphroaig.
It's like I was saying, I have two Laphroaigs. This is the quarter cask, and I have a 10-year.
Okay, you know something? I don't know which one I've ever had. It looks.
It's usually the 10-year I have. People have it.
And what is this one?
It's the quarter cask, they call it. It's
It seems.
Laphroaig quarter cask revives the lost art of using smaller aging barrels to create more intense maturation through greater contact with the cask.
Okay.
Anyway, yes.
Well, seems good. Let's try it. All I can say is it's going to have to. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to beat Big Peat for except maybe Lagavullin, the Lagavullin.
But even then, Lagavullin has come back to, remember,
Yeah,
there was a higher peat
yeah, they've gone back.
phenolic concentration in the past.
Okay, if you see here, it is a lot darker. Actually, it's funny because the Big Peat is so pale,
Yeah.
and this one now is a lot darker. Okay. Oh, but this is very nice.
Almost sweet.
Now you know this has, very, excuse me again,
Smooth.
very much a peat taste, but still, as you're saying, way smoother than the Big Peat. You can tell this is not a blend. Not bad at all. Now, just a minute here.
Start marketing them.
Here you have, by the way, this is going to be a long video, but I don't care. You've got the two uncles who are corrupting their nephew. Come on, young boy, drink. Drink up, young boy.
Ouais.
Okay.
Il est meilleur que le Big Peat.
Il est meilleur que le Big
Oh,
Peat.
it's,
mais,
well, it's way mieux,
Il
oui.
est plus subtil.
So you see, we're drinking in English and in French.
Fait penser. Attends,
Andy, it'll be good to have you here to have your particular way of looking at these
Peut-être pas écouter
or tasting these.
Non, donne-moi la bouteille. On m'a vidé parce que de plus en plus, on va vider de moins en moins.
C'est le contraire.
So, guys, we're still not giving an overall opinion yet. But this is like drinking. It's like I said. I feel like I'm drinking a better version of the Big Peat.
Do you taste the little sweetness of it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe it's not quite. Sometimes you have a caramel taste, but I wouldn't say it is here.
C'est que c'est un mélange.
By the way, guys, we don't have any Bowmore here. Alan,
Yes.
we don't have any Bowmore here, but
I
Bowmore.
don't have the Bowmore here. I have
No,
it.
but Bowmore, which I made with Andy, we drank Bowmore together. Bowmore was much more caramel than any of these.
And then again, there's different types of Bowmore.
Mm-hmm. But Andy and I had,
Enigma.
by chance, the same
The
one each.
Bowmore Enigma is the one I use for drink.
Les scotch, là, c'est-tu lié à des barils de chêne?
So, now we're going to go on to clean the palate again. Okay.
Bowmore, more Scotch for a beginner, or
No, I wouldn't
No.
say so.
it's
No.
usually smoother with more
Johnny
caramel
Walker.
taste.
Johnny Walker Black's the Scotch for beginners.
Yeah.
Because they
Okay.
probably you've got to tame the fire of drinking alcohol
Now,
before going to the
what I'd
flavors.
like to say to Dave
Ben,
Nicholson,
c'est beau,
I'm afraid, I'm sorry, but here we are in Canada, and we're not drinking any rye scotches, which you like. Oh, my camera, the battery's dying. We're not drinking like any Gibsons or what. I might try and see when I'll be at the duty free if I can find any, but I couldn't find any for the first moment. Okay, now we're gonna make a small pause again, and we'll be back.
C'est
Take
comme un
care.
peu comme
Okay, so we're back again. Now this is, you can tell I've been in Switzerland too long. I was calling it Ardbeg, German style almost. It's Ardbeg, or I don't even know if it's pronounced that way. So look how much paler it is. It's more like the big peat as far as the color is concerned, but way different. This is smooth.
Il-tu bon, celui-là?
This is smooth. This is nice. You don't like it?
No, on parlait du Big Peat.
Oh,
We
okay.
talked about the Big Peat.
This is nice. This is very peaty, very smooth. I like this one. I've had it before at Olivier's. Very nice.
Je vais le ressentir.
But there's the peat, but finally, still nevertheless,
il n'y a pas assez de.
the peat takes
pas assez
over.
d'ouverture.
There's not much else to it, is there?
Sorry?
There's not much else to the peat taste, though. It's very smooth.
Entre le goudron.
I mean, it's not like taking half of your throat away, like the big peat, but still,
I personally prefer the Laphroaig.
yeah, so do I. But this is
Yes.
more, I find this is more smooth. Yeah, it's a toss-up. I found the Laphroaig had, we could say, grabbed it more in your mouth, scratched more. I don't know how I could say it, but this one goes down nicer.
C'est un scotch, ça?
But the Laphroaig
C'est toutes des scotch.
has more character. The Laphroaig has more character. And I like the color better. This one is kind of a wimpy color in a way. Okay. Well, we're on to the last one now. The big guns in a
Et
way.
laquelle?
Lagavullin.
You guys are drinking either faster, or I've been pouring myself bigger shots.
No. You see,
Moi, j'en ai mis juste à.
there's the big difference is that I'm a scientist and he's an engineer, and they always calculate everything, and we experience.
Chemists.
Nah.
What if they brought the society? Cocaine, crack, uppers, downers,
That's right.
and all that junk.
And you guys have brought buildings that fall down.
Laxatif.
Yeah, right, of course.
Laxatif.
You see, I definitely get no respect.
That's capitalism. Buildings have to fall down and build other ones.
Now that's part of a social discussion. Now,
Yeah,
let's move on to our next.
Me, I brought horses and water.
This guy's a veterinarian.
Yeah.
He sticks his hands into all type of places.
We won't talk about that.
No. Okay. So we're on to the last one.
On est rendu à la chose.
So you see, we're getting down to our last one, and we're starting to get very bad,
Yeah.
like very bad talk. How many minutes do I have left on this? My battery's dying whenever it gets like this. We've got 20 minutes, it says. So let's see if we can really make it. This is going to be a long video, I promised it, but what can I say? So let's go. Let's try this next one.
guys.
Okay.
Alain, lesquels que tu as achetés en Europe?
De ceux-là, il n'y en a aucun qui vient d'Europe.
Il y a tous des États.
Il y en a tous des États.
I'll let you take yours.
Alain.
I'm showing you this one. Well,
À vrai dire,
color somewhere in the middle.
Il y a juste
It's
le
definitely
lui qui
darker.
vient d'un duty free. Les autres, les 4 autres viennent de nos voyages de cet été parce qu'on avait une bouteille chaque voyage.
Mais vous êtes allé, vous avez pris ça dans des petites, dans des petites.
Well, a lot. I always used to think this was going to be like
Anyway.
the most
Mais comment ça se fait que les
strong
petits
as far as
gars,
peat
ils
was
essaient de
concerned.
rester whisky, là. C'est-
I don't know if it's a new recipe because they were supposed to change the recipe.
Il y avait quand même.
Definitely
Des
less.
bons choix.
Des bons choix.
C'est le genre de
And-
presque en vin, t'aurais
Des
rien.
trucs avec-
En spiritueux, t'as-
Ces deux-là, j'ai des
Yeah.
North Conway.
It's also very smooth. Guys,
Yeah.
Yes.
opinions.
I haven't tasted it yet.
Well, you gotta go.
Smoother than the big Peat.
Well, anything's smoother than Big Peat, than Gros Pierre.
I think I'm starting to lose my taste.
Yeah.
They're
No,
trying
I
to
mean-
get anesthetized taste buds. Or...
But do you agree that
Le plus
it's,
complet. Pour moi, c'est le plus complet. Ni trop doux, ni trop.
so he's saying it's a bit of everything. It's not. It's got a bit of
Bien
everything.
équilibré.
Nice and nicely balanced.
Ouais. C'est forcément le plus clair, peut-être.
Mm.
No.
No.
Well, I don't know. My opinion in this respect, I think probably the Laphroaig, nevertheless. But they're all quite different, similar prices. Similar prices. By the way, if ever you're in the States, my brother bought a lot of his stuff in New Hampshire because of the tax things. I think there's less tax. Definitely the Big Peat, if it's the same price range, is a ripoff, as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
It would be way too expensive. It is very rough. A lot of people I know like the Laphroaig, which I would say is very good. Oban comes out as the mildest of all of this series. No, but there's less peat taste to it and so on. The others have more. Ardbeg, well, actually, Ardbeg, Laphroaig, and Big Peat all have a lot of peat taste. And I think I would agree with my brother-in-law that Lagavullin is very balanced. But my favorite, Laphroaig.
Yeah,
Yes,
my
me-
favorite is
me
Laphroaig
too.
as well.
Okay.
Me too, yes.
And Francois probably goes for Lagavullin as your favorite.
Ben, vous autres, vous avez eu le troisième avec le troisième
We,
avec le cinquième.
he didn't taste the
He
Laphroaig.
didn't
He did.
taste it?
Yes,
No,
he
it
did.
was with my grand.
Non,
Il était pas parti avec grand-papa.
On a attendu.
Okay.
He tasted it.
He did. So, okay. Overall, we're going for Laphroaig. So that'll be DC, brother of DC, which you've seen on other videos, brother-in-law of DC over there. And, well, the only other
Sister-in-law of
taster,
They are.
she's tasting beer. And nephew of
But
DC.
you know, beer.
Hi.
It's just, I mean, whiskey is just distilled beer.
Anyway, okay,
Beer with
so we'll be signing off on this, what will be probably my longest video. Okay, guys, take care. Bye. Cheers. And that'll be Laphroaig.
C'est anesthésie.
Take care.